Hi kids, Heidi here. How the hell are ya? I put off making this video because I'm feeling really chatty. And that's not a good thing when you've got a really huge haul to share. And you try to keep your videos of a length where people don't wander off after 9 minutes. But actually that's what you do anyway. So is this crooked? Well, you can always fix it in the editing. Is it crooked? Wow. See, chatty. My husband's been gone for about 10 days, and even though most of our conversations are him yelling something from one room and me yelling what from a different room, I still miss him. So he'll be back in a couple days, and I can tell him about all this stuff I bought. See, no, he's not interested, although he might be now that he's had his YouTube moment of fame. I keep looking out the window because there's pretty birds out there. Sorry. See? Chatty. So I took a little road trip last weekend. I'm so distractible. Shouldn't sit by windows. Apparently that's why they don't give people in solitary confinement any windows, because they wouldn't pay attention to their punishment. Oh, Lord, what's wrong with me? Do I have any beverages to drink? Now I have to go get my beverage. Okay, let's begin again and get down to business. I took a little trip last weekend. It was my father-in-law's 95th birthday, and all corners of the family were gathering together to celebrate that, including my whole tribe of kids and grandchildren. And it turned out that I got to drive myself about 600 miles. Most people don't say you got to, but I enjoy a little road trip on my own. You know, don't have to argue about where you're going to stop to eat or when, or you can pee whenever you want. Well, I mean, you can stop to pee whenever you want. Wow, welcome to my reselling channel where I talk about everything but that. I decided to squeeze in a few shopping trips. One time I had to stop and I went to a Super Target, I love Super Target, to get some chips and dip and pickles and olives. And that was going to be my contribution to the party food. And because I was a little bit ahead of schedule to arrive at the arriving point and time, I noticed there was a Goodwill across the parking lot. So what did I get at that Goodwill in a town called Eau Claire, Wisconsin? Well, not much. Their prices were horrible. I'm talking like $12.99 for a Chico's sweater. But at the back of the store, I found that they had a whole bunch of racks of their clearance color. Everything was $1.99 that was green. And fortunately, they rounded up all the green things and put them on a bunch of racks together. So that's where I spent my time. So, for example, here's a Urban Outfitters sweater. They had marked it $7.99. Sweaters in my Goodwill are usually $5.99. Anyway, well, you know what Urban Outfitters tag looks like. But it was this cropped sweater with gold popcorn knobby things all over it for $1.99. What do you think? I don't do a lot of Urban Outfitters. I actually don't find it that much, except once in a while with some men's pieces. But, oh, and it's got a balloon sleeve. And the more you push up this part, the balloonier this part gets. So I thought that was cute. And I found a stock photo of it, so it can't be very old. $1.99, I like it. All their belts were $1.99, whether they were on clearance or not. And I found this cool one. It's not really tooled, but it's embossed and has little narrow studs all the way around. It's an Abercrombie & Fitch men's small, but a woman could wear that who was not a men's small. What do you think of that belt for $1.99? Belts, quality leather belts with something unique about them. And I prefer like fashion or definitely not fashion, Western, something definitive you can describe about it. If it's just a typical fashion costume belt that's not leather, that's harder. But almost every plain leather belt, whether it was branded or not, I have, not plain, almost every leather belt with some sort of style to it. I have sold, whether it was branded or not. So people are looking for leather belts. Do you ever buy belts? Do you ever sell belts? That's a better question. I thought this was cute. And again, these were all $1.99. It's a Nike dry fit. Really beautiful, lightweight, like a running t-shirt, long sleeve. That's a medium. I thought it was a pretty color combination. And it's the really nice dry fit fabric. So it's really lightweight. I didn't put this in a good spot. Oh, this is something I've not seen before. Robert Graham. I'm very careful about Robert Graham. I don't do many of his dress shirts, especially the plain ones with the flip cuffs that are fancy. If you find a really fancy wild print, you could do okay. And I've done well with sport coats from Robert Graham. But this is a merino wool sweater, and it has like a contrasting color at the hem and the cuff. So, navy blue quality sweater. It was $2, so even if it's only worth $20, that's worth listing. This trip was almost not a week ago now, but quite a few days ago for an old lady. And this is kind of fun because I have no idea what's in it. This is Tahari. This is also merino wool. It's V-neck. And you see this little thing here? That's like a tank in the front only. Like the front of it is lined. And that part is silk. Let me show you the bottom. You see the, oh, wow, this is so hard. There's like a little, here we go. There's a little silk liner in the front. So hard. I also don't do a lot of Tahari, but I see other people sell it and have good luck with it. So maybe I shouldn't be ignoring it. This was fun. This Soma, new with tag. Some satiny pajama pants. Really wide leg with lace hem. I thought those were pretty for $2. Somebody could just wear a cute tank top with that. Or flannel if they wanted to. But I thought the new with tag part made it worth a go. This is Spanx. It's like a half slip. And this is more of a smoother than a sucker inner. It's not a shaper, it's a smoother. Because it's doesn't even have much of a waistband. And it's just a half a slip. That probably will only get about 18 or 20. Oh, the last item from that little stop next to Super Target. Have you ever been to Super Target? It's like a really big, awesome Target and a really big, awesome grocery store. Oh, so nice. We finally have Targets in Michigan now, but we don't have any super ones. So this, I think it's pronounced Blunky, B-L-A-N-Q-I. And these are maternity leggings. And they're very compression-y. Really nice body and shape. That would probably feel so good after a long day. Or maybe it would feel good during the long day so you didn't have to keep hoisting your belly up. So I got those things for $1.99 each. And then what happened, Heidi? Well, then I went to meet my family at the motel and the camper. And next day we had the party. And then I drove partway home. And then I got up really early the next morning so that I could be at the Goodwill outlet that is near Racine, which is between Milwaukee and Chicago, if you're familiar with the east coast of Wisconsin. And I went to the outlet. And when I arrived, right at opening time, there was a line. But I got a cart and I went in and I started shopping. I took a few short clips of video, but it was mostly just big blue bins full of stuff. There's their bins were very full. The bins that I typically go to, the stuff is about level and sometimes not even to the top. Anyway, would you like to see what I got at the Goodwill outlet? Okay, just a moment. I think I got a total of about 28 pounds, and the price was $1.59 a pound. If I had bought all 28 pounds in one purchase, it would have been $1.29 a pound. But I filled my cart, went through it, decided I needed a break. Some fresh air and a snack and a rest and a drink. And so I paid, went out, loaded my stuff up, and then took a break and came back in. And then I shopped for another hour or so and got pooped. So I spent about, I bought about 28 pounds at $1.59 a pound. And when I counted all my pieces, I think it's about 46-ish. So my cost is about $1.11 each. And I got about 2 big IKEA bags full, plus this. I texted everybody I knew while I was there saying, should I get this? Should I get this? It's the heaviest thing I bought. And if I took this out, the rest of my cost would probably be about 80 cents an item. I still might do that just to accurately reflect the cost of this beast. So I found this faux fur coat. Any idea what kind of fur this is meant to represent? And I don't look at most faux fur coats, but I saw this label, Pamela McCoy, and something struck in my brain. And so I threw it into my cart, and then I had to take a break to look it up. I don't know what size it is, but she generally makes larger sizes. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a medium. I found the tag, the size on that tag. So I looked up Pamela McCoy faux fur coats, and the sell-through rate is not good. 12-15% maybe in 90 days. Of course, this is not the time of year, is it? So maybe it gets better in the fall? But anyway, those that were selling were going for between $75 and $200. I thought, well, if I could even get 50. So should I put it on so you can see what kind of fur it is? I'm not one who wears fur coats. I'm not one who wears a medium. But I just want some help identifying what kind of animal this is. You see? I guess I'll just put it on my mannequin and Google Lens it. But I texted a lot of people and half said, nah, I would leave that. And the person whose advice I take the most is my younger daughter. Advice about buying things for eBay, my younger daughter, and she didn't see it until later. And then I said, that's okay, I got it anyway. And she said, that's what I was going to say. So I don't know. I feel like, well, it was the bins. That's where you experiment, right? That's where you play around, and that's where you buy projects and stupid stuff. And no, it's supposed to be where you buy things that make a fortune with very little cost. Here's J. Jill. You know what J. Jill looks like. It's a red cardigan sweater with a cute little button at the bottom. I've been suggested that I sit back further from the camera so you can see things better, but then you'd see more of me, that's not the point. It's a wool blend with some nylon, but shocking for a sweater, it hardly needs any shaving. Oh, have I got a fun shaving story for you? I'll tell you that later. What's next? Oh, occasionally I'll do a deep dive on a brand that I see a lot at the thrift store. And I think, boy, I see a lot of that. If I could just figure out which items in that brand are worth it, maybe I could find some more money. And one of them I did was Calvin Klein. Of course, you all know what Calvin Klein looks like. And what I came away with was Calvin Klein dresses are mostly where it's at. Calvin Klein formal dresses, not like ball gowns, but cocktail party dresses are probably usually worth it. Sheath dresses there's a lot of them for sale. But the ones that got the best were either really glam, again, like a cocktail dress, Or for the office, they were black, red, or color block that got the best prices. So when I saw this Calvin Klein sheath dress in a color block, I said, okie dokie. So plain black, plain red, color block got the, and there's an easy way. Oh, here's the back, maroon. If you use eBay, just type in something you see all the time, like Talbot's blazer. And then filter by pre-owned and filter just North America or just, near where you are to see if the stuff that's around you is worth it. But anyway, and then, choose maybe the sizes that you prefer to sell. Filter for those. And then see how many there are and then see how many sold in each category. So you could do Talbot's blazers, Talbot's dresses, Talbot's pants, Talbot's sweaters. Just the name, the brand name, and then a category. And then just do for solds and filter or sort high to low and look for trends. Which items in that category get the most money? And if the highest ones only get $20, then no, that's not a winning category. See, I told you I was chatty. Anyway, Calvin Klein sheath dress. Shockingly, for beige, it's very clean. I'm going to ask 40. We'll see what happens. As usual with bins piles, nothing is well folded. So here's a True Religion men's denim shirt. And it is pearl snap. And I like selling pearl snaps. I like selling embroidered cowboy shirts. I like selling Wrangler plaid. And I like selling denim shirts. Oh, do you remember the Orslo denim shirt? I sold that for $90. That was very exciting. Somebody in either California or New York. One of the places where they appreciate Japanese denim. So, True Religion denim shirt. I did not comp it. I thought, if I can sell, Levi's denim shirts, I ought to be able to sell True Religion. So what do you think I should list it for? Maybe I'll just ask you to do all my comping because I was lazy. Here is Polo by Ralph Lauren, and it's a polo shirt. It is not necessarily vintage, and I do a lot of Ralph Lauren lines. But Ralph Lauren polo shirts with the ponies on the front, I don't do it unless they're big, like this big, and colored. However, this was extra special, had the big polo, and it had this awesome stripe on it like a real polo shirt and a number. So this is styled like a actual polo pony riding shirt. See what I mean? So I do get the ones with the big polo pony. You ever find those? They're pretty good. Oh, here is a kimono robe without a belt. We always like to find the belt, and that's the brand. And I don't speak Chinese, so I don't know what it says, or Japanese. I don't even know the difference, but it's so pretty. It's blue, gold inside, and it has dragons all over it. See if I can show you a little more of it. And it's longer. If you were just going to wear this like a topper or a jacket, it is definitely duster length. So I thought that was cool. Anybody who's going to wear this for fashion rather than a robe wouldn't need a belt anyway. If they want to wear it as a robe, I think a wide piece of grosgrain ribbon in gold would look really cool with that. Never heard of this before. Mark Shale. But it said 100% new wool made in Uruguay. And I still haven't looked it up. But it had real suede patches on the elbows. That's actual suede, not faux suede. You can tell by scratching it. And then it smells like leather. So not a particularly cutting-edge fashion sweater, but maybe Mark Shale is a good brand, and maybe real leather patches will help sell it. Okay, now I'm going to tell you my sweater shaving story. I was flipping through stuff in the bin and just the label caught my attention. Here's the label. And I grabbed it and pulled it out and I thought, oh, it's a kid's thing. Shoot, I wish it was an adult's. And it's this adorable Better Sweater hoodie. Kind of a longer length, almost like a Better Sweater hoodie coat. And the size is 5T. And I thought, oh, that's adorable. But when I picked it up, I kind of went like this. Oh, that's adorable. And I put it in my cart, kind of off to the side. I'm going to insert a picture here of what it looked like. And it needed washing and delinting and shaving over every square inch. And by the time I finished the shaving, I was watching YouTube videos or watching TV or doing something. And just, I enjoy it. That part of it I don't look as my hourly wages work. That's a hobby. Restoring stuff that would otherwise get tossed, fixing a hem or replacing the button, shaving, that's all part of my hobby, not my job. But anyway, I worked on this for about half an hour, inside and out. And, well, I'll put the picture in so you can see the difference. And then I thought, boy, Heidi, all that work for a kid's item. And it turns out I can probably get $40 to $50 for this little 5T toddler Better Sweater. So, what do you think of that? Would you have put that much work into it? And I did it before I even looked it up to see how much it was worth. Okay, next item. I recognized this before I even looked at the tag because of the front closure. It's a bra and it has a front closure. Oh my word. See if you can do it. That wouldn't be any good on a first date, I'll tell you that. I'm sorry, third date. Which date would that be? Anyway, wow, Heidi, sometimes your chattiness just doesn't need to be chatted about. Well, I hope this isn't broken. Maybe I'm just, inept. Okay, so it fastens in front, and then it zips in the front. And it's Victoria's Secret. Wow, that was a lot of work. Okay, so padded bra with a double fastener in the front. Just in case you've got girls that are always trying to escape, they've got to get through 2 levels of security. Victoria's Secret. I don't know what it's called. Oh, Knockout. It's a 36D. Victoria's Secret Knockout. It's a pretty color and it's in wonderful condition. And that, again, if I paid by the pound, that was probably 50 cents. Swim. Boy, I have listed so much swim in the last 2 weeks. And it needs to start selling. But wrestling, putting swimwear on my dress form, it's like dressing a toddler who does not want to get dressed. So here's a tankini swim top with a little padded bra. And it is Bal Harbour Swim. I've never sold that before, but I looked it up and the comps were okay. And it's a flattering, oh, holy moly. It's a swimsuit, not a tankini, with this really flattering swim dress over the top. And swim dress styles usually get a little more. And so we'll see if Bal Harbour, I guess that's sort of like Bar Harbor, but Bal Harbour swim dress gets me any good money. Again, at the bins, why not? I just thought this was adorable. Nike running. It's called the Aero Layer, and it's this vest, and it's so small. It says it's an extra small, but it looks like, yeah. Well, I guess a little extra small running girl, she would be pretty trim. I thought that was cute. No clue what it's worth. What do you think? Normally I would never get this. But I buy a lot of things at the bins that I would normally never get. First of all, it's a pink faux fur collar. And now I suddenly look like Whistler's mother. This is horrible. So it's a pink faux fur collar. And it has a little hook and eye in the front. And the reason I bought it, it's because it's new with tag from Aritzia. and it's called Al, well, they took the word auxiliary and made it into something else. No I clue how to say that word. So it's a faux fur soft pink, one size collar. Actually, I think next time I feel under the weather, I might sleep with this. Oh, wow. Look how great it goes with this Nike vest. Also, no. Can you tell? I've been alone too long. What's this? This is so fun because I've forgotten what everything is. It's a Hannah Anderson, size 8. Girls fleece. I like the color combination. The bins is the only place I get kids because I just never go into that department, and so I wouldn't find kids clothing. But at the bins, it's just whatever's in front of you, right? It could be a sheet and a sock and a tennis shoe and a toaster cover and then a pair of pajamas, and it's just so random. So the texture caught my eye, so I pulled on it and pulled on it and pulled on it and thought, wow, those are some wide leg pants, honey. And then I pulled them out, and yep, they were hot pink wide leg basket weave pants. Not sure it was a good idea. Cider is the brand. Not sure if that's an actual brand, but if I can't sell high-waisted hot pink wide leg pants, is Barbie still a thing? Maybe it's too late. If I can't sell those in an extra large, then I don't deserve to be called a reseller. Okay, we're down to just one big bag left, so if you need a break, just push the pause button. You know, sometimes people will complain, your videos are too long. No, they don't say that about me. Nobody's talking about me. But my reseller friends who have YouTube channels will say, yeah, people don't watch the whole video, or YouTube doesn't like long videos, or it should be 10 minutes in and out, you know. Here's how to fix a toaster, and then you're done. Well, when I click on a video, I don't ever look at how long it is. And then I think, I've got to go do something else right now. I just press the stop button. And then next time I feel like watching YouTube, I look at, my history to see if there's anything I didn't finish that I'd like to finish. And I go back and finish it. So to all of you who say 18 minutes is too long, Heidi, I said, just come back later. I'll still be here. This is vintage Talbots, which, score, but it's Irish linen. And that is something in Talbots that, even if it's vintage, Irish linen pants, size 12, you can still attract attention to that. So they're a side zip, super high waist. I think I'm going to call them wide leg because they are wide and they don't taper. There's a technical measurement. I think if they measure at least 10 inches across the bottom, which would be a 20-inch circumference, then you can call them wide leg, but you can do whatever you want. So when I do my photo shoots on pants, let me see if I can show you just up in the air. Sometimes the waistband or the back pocket or the leg width is the most important part. And I like to show that. So in my cover shoot, I'll do something like that. Well, check out my store, my closet, and you'll see what I mean. Then people can see exactly how wide the legs are, and they can see what the top or the back pocket looks like. Because on pants, it's all about the leg and the back, right? Does it make your tush look good? Okay, now I have to go get one more bag and another drink. Okay. This video is going to require a lot of editing. So this label is Quinn. And I know I've looked up Quinn before, but I don't remember what I decided. Did I think, oh, that looks nice, that's probably good, and looked it up and it was good? Or did I look it up and it was disappointing? I don't know. This sweater weighs about 8 ounces. And it is teal and green. It's got a little cuff. It needs shaving, which is my favorite thing about a sweater. What's it made out of? It's 100% cashmere. So even if Quinn is a crappy brand, maybe Quinn Cashmere is fabulous. What do you think? Yep, I'm glad I got that. This is J. Jill, 100% linen. It's a little tunic top in kind of a rusty brick color. And little buttons. It's cute. Probably has roll tab. No, it doesn't have a roll tab sleeve. Is that? And it's long sleeve. Usually tops for middle-aged ladies and older are 3/4 sleeve. I don't know why they think we all want 3/4 sleeves, but is it to do with hot flashes? But eventually those go away. So I'm just happy to see this is a long sleeve. It's a large, and it was made in Hong Kong. So vintage J. Jill. There's a collectible. What else have we got? This is so fun because I've totally forgotten. Oh, so this is inside out. So I can easily show you the tag. Marmot. I'm picky about Marmot. It's not, now if you find Mammut, M-A-M-M-U-T, that's much more expensive stuff and gets better prices. But Marmot is a good brand and people like it. But I'll show you why I got it. Because it just had cute embroidery all over it and a really cute print on the back. So it's a long sleeve t-shirt with some prettiness. And I was at the bins and I said yes. So don't do as I say when you're out shopping based on what I buy at the bins. Because there's stuff I get at the bins that I wouldn't get anywhere else. Just because the price was right. I love selling men's AG or Adriana Goldschmied pants or jeans. This is the Protégé, which is one of their most popular. This is a brushed cotton. They're styled like jeans, but they're not denim. Okay? They've got a little embroidery on the back pocket. But usually, what's that? Is that paint? Paint, you can even dried paint, you can sometimes get out with liquid laundry detergent. My mother-in-law taught me that. I don't know what that is. If it's a bleach spot. Well, let's pretend these are perfect. They'll sell within a week for $35. So, less than perfect. I don't know what's going to happen to those. That's a little disappointing. Oh, this was cute. Let me zip it up here. I didn't find a lot of the brands that other people seem to find at this place. But again, if I had stayed another 4 hours and gone through another 20 bins, I'm sure I would have found more fabulousness. But I found this cute denim skirt with a paper bag waist and a tie. And it's Free People. I thought that was kind of cute. Much more interesting than a usual denim skirt. And I was sort of shocked to find Free People at the bins. Another kids item, Mayoral. I wasn't going to look it up. I just thought, oh, just get it. It's adorable. Cute little sweet dress with a tulle overskirt and pin tucks here. And a little, oh, look at the little tiny zipper up the back. But I looked up Mayoral. This is a 4 to 6 month. It said designed in Spain, so I thought, well, what do they know about babies? But Mayoral, I probably paid 50 cents by the pound, and I think it was, $15 or $20. Mayoral, do you ever sell kids' clothes? This is, I think I looked this up, and I think it was okay to get. Anna and Rose. And it's also inside out. A lot of people just turn things inside out so they can look at the tag faster, I guess. I don't know. Just going through life at the bins, turning things inside out. Oh, it's probably didn't cost much because it's called Anna and Rose Fashion. But new with tags. This is, if I can't sell this cute little summer top, it's all eyelet, right? With a puffy sleeve and a baby doll. I should be able to sell that. Although, to be honest, I don't sell a lot of things on style alone. People don't come to me. They think, you know, I need something cutting edge style. I think I'll go to Heidi's Closet. That doesn't happen. Fresh Produce, it's just a little tank top. But Fresh Produce has a following for their cotton knits. And it's a little daisy thing. So 20 bucks, 25 maybe. Here are some Old Navy leggings. The high rise, built-in warm. They're a double thick fleece lined legging. And I thought either one of my daughters would want them for winter coziness, or I'll sell them for $15. So, girls, if you're watching my video and you want those size small fleece-lined leggings, give me a call. Charlotte Brody. Know anything about Charlotte Brody? Well, first of all, it was a sweater that felt very soft. And then it was a sweater that had this sleeveless going on. So this part of the sleeve is straight, then it has a ruffle over it. And I thought, wow, Charlotte Brody sounds fancy, and the sweater feels soft, and it's got a ruffly sleeve, and God, where's the inside? And so then I went inside, and it said it's cashmere. So, cute cashmere, fancy name on the label. You'd have bought it too, right? Hope Charlotte Brody is a good thing. So many, you have so much fun in the comments telling me, Heidi, that thing you said was fancy is sold at TJ Maxx. That seems to be the most common thing. Couldn't anything be sold at TJ Maxx? I mean, I don't think there are any brands that are just TJ Maxx, right? TJ Maxx buys up everybody else's crap. Leftovers and season leftovers and discontinues and store returns and sells it, right? Isn't that what TJ Maxx does? So saying it's a TJ Maxx brand, that doesn't make sense to me. Am I wrong? Set me straight. Here's Gap, which is no big deal, but it's linen. And it's this amazing Madras plaid shirt. Now I have to find out, is it men's or women's? It is women's. It's a women's Madras plaid linen shirt. Of course I can sell that. Almost done. So if you're getting snackish or bored, just hang in there for a second. Holding horses. I have not found anything holding horses in forever. That was sold at Anthropology, right? This at one time had been at the Goodwill for $7.99. It's a, hang on while I button a couple buttons so you can see what it is. It felt like linen. Wow, buttons are hard today. Do you ever have days where buttons are hard? There, I put a couple buttons up. So, it's kind of a peplum shirt. Long sleeves. Really pretty peachy color. And it is all linen as well. So, is that cute? I think it is. Can you see the peplum? Yeah. Like a little ruffly thing at the bottom. This also was new. Jason Maxwell. What do you know about Jason Maxwell? Probably nothing great because their tag looks kind of third rate, like they bought it off of Amazon. But it's a nice cardigan. Actually, I might have to try that on. Anyway, it's an open weave ivory cardigan, brand new, Jason Maxwell. No idea what it's worth, if anything. Here's another thing with tags. Jones, New York, which of course Penny's carries. But I just thought these were really cute. Black, trim leg, straight leg trousers. With some really cute work pants. And they were $12.99. That's why Goodwill couldn't sell them. They're size 10 and they're stretch. And they have Lycra size 10 signature black pants. Probably $20. maybe a little more. When I used to work in an office and had to have officey clothes, I like Jones, New York a lot. This is per se. This is also linen. And these are wide leg cropped pants, or capri, in a really great beachy blue stripe with a drawstring waist. So they could basically be one size fits all, but they're a 2X. Aren't those great summer pants? Pull those on over your swimming suit. Take a stroll down to the fish shack and buy dinner. Almost done. I keep threatening almost done, and pretty soon it's going to be true. Stella and Dot. This is kind of a, I don't know what it is. I guess we'll call it a cap sleeve V-neck see-through tank shirt thing with this glitzy glammy. So things that I think girls would wear. So in a lot of colleges around here, Thursday night is when people go out in college towns. They might have a few classes left on Friday, but a lot of them don't if they're upperclassmen. So they go out Thursday night. And if I think any sort of college girl would wear it, there's a lot of different things that fit. I've started putting club wear in my, right? If you're going out and you want to get noticed on a Thursday night in a college town, club wear. And I've sold quite a few things, and I don't have any idea if that's what did it. Do you ever use club wear as a keyword? Oh, look at that. Adriana Goldschmied, the protege. Hopefully these don't have any stains on the front, and then I can get $40 in a week. I do like to sell men's AG, jeans or pants. Last item is what we call textiles. I'm going to wash them, give them a soak because they're white, so they could just be dingy. They're 2 curtain panels, pretty long. I'm trying to find a spot where it shows the pattern the best. They have embroidered and gingham daisies. See the gingham with the embroidery on it around each one? And so that caught my attention. And then I always look to see if there's a tag on pillows, on sheets, on curtains. And this is Pottery Barn Kids. So somebody might want those. And I paid very little. I'll give them a soak and throw them in the dryer and steam them up and measure them. And 2 nice panels with embroidered daisy flowers. Pottery Barn, it's expensive. So that's it, kids. Wow, I'm sorry I talked your ear off. I'll try to edit out all the boring parts. I think I got some interesting things. I don't need to go shopping for a very long time now. I'm just getting started on listing all that denim. I kind of prioritized it, and I'm gonna shorts first. And I'm gonna fit it in 3, 4, 5 pieces with my other stuff. I've been thrifting a lot, and I need to stop because I probably have about 200 items on hand to list. So again, chatting, I don't want to let you go. I'm holding onto the door handle as you're backing out of the driveway, but I had a great time, and I'm so glad you came. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, kids.